All right, hello everyone. I'm gonna get started tonight with the WZ132 here. Tonight I'll be pretty much doing usual. Any tank requests, feel free to mention them. During the second half, I may or may not hop into rank battles. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. If you like the Tiger 2, you'll definitely like the E75, yes. So, yeah, I would say that you're definitely covered there. Alright. I guess I'm gonna try to spot for my team. I just don't have the best. I was about to say, the first person seems to always lose. As far as gambling. Not always, but it seems very high chance. What is your RAN? I do have the M5355. I don't know. Torin. Okay, there we go. Nice. So far, so good. Granted, I'm not spotting any of this, of course. One guy beat me to it. See if I can get anything else. Ooh, I'm about to get killed. What's wrong with that? Like, E100 can go whatever the hell he wants, to be honest. Right, so obviously these guys are not afraid of the M48 over here. But, yeah. This is usually why I do not try to scout, which, if I had known that my M48 was going to push over, I probably would not have went this way, to be honest. I don't really have that good of a chance to pen an E100 at this range. Yep. Here goes our M48. This is going awesome. Mountain Pass is not a good map to fall behind on, especially with no arty. It's one of those maps where every single flank is basically brawling, so if you lose numbers, this gun isn't very accurate either. If you lose numbers, you're pretty much screwed, and at this point I'm gonna end up dying here because I'm kind of just stuck down here. Literally no one can come help me, except for this guy. At least he's on fire. And of course I track him. Let's move on here. But hello everyone. Nice to see a lot of you guys. Hello Kelly, Victor, Lobobo, Greg, Benny, Vale, and Corey. Nice to see you guys. Alright, so the Torin was the first one. I don't think I'll double check that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, nice to see you guys. Yeah, but I shouldn't have went that way, but looking at where the team ended up, we were gonna be screwed. Didn't push north, didn't push south, didn't even cover the center. We were pretty much SOL. Alright. Got lovely tier 5 matchmaking here. Gonna go this way. Tier 5 mediums are just very... They're not exactly my favorite class and tier to play. They're just horribly underpowered in my opinion. But we'll make it work somehow. No need to apologize. Greg, you've requested it several times. I have it. It's over there. No need to keep spamming it. I know you don't mean it maliciously, but whenever someone does that, it makes me not want to play the tank at times. But I do have it up there after the M53. Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip. And yes. Rick did it at the end of last stream. Thank you very much, Uber, for tipping Levi. I will get that right after the battle here. I'm gonna have to get more toys for him, to be honest. This is not good. Come on, guys. We have a lot of people over here. Can we just push up? Like, right now, you know, the OI is pushing up on the ELC, but I'm just waiting until someone else is gonna get shot at other than myself. Probably gonna miss out on this Skoda. Nope. Another one of us dies because the people behind me do not want to push up for some god-awful reason, like... Come on, hello? Hello, Casper. And Dana. I don't know why someone would drive an OI if they were not gonna use their armor. The other two I can kind of get, but yeah, I'm dead. Or not. He spared me. I'm dead now because I drove right into an SU-85. But, it is what it is. Our team was up and I wasn't just gonna frickin' sit there, honestly, and wait for, you know, 3-4 minutes down the line when those guys decided to actually move up. Little dog. I think he just passed out, to be honest. Nice. Hopefully you have good luck on the tournament. Hey, you want a treat? Come here. Lazy thing. Here you go, dog. Uber was nice enough to tip you your last he spit his he spit his biscuit out the moment he saw this. So, oh god, we're gonna be screwed again. It frickin' squeaks. Do you want it? Can you sit? Oh, thanks. Can I have your other paw? Other paw. Thank you. There you go. You just made Levi's day. Alright, so the M53 is up next. Thank you very much for tipping him. Even though his biscuit is laying over there on the floor because he spit it out the moment he saw me walk over there. Yes and no. He's good at it, but he does it literally all the time, so I think it might just be his normal face. he was pretty he was pretty pissed off at me this morning. I've been walking him at like 4:15 in the morning since Ryan can't in the morning since she's been doing doubles. And there's this neighborhood cat. I don't know whose cat it is, but it has a collar and everything, but they leave it out all the time. Kind of feel bad for it because it follows me and Levi around when we're walking around, because we're kind of the only ones out at that hour. So I fed it this morning and he was like pissed off at me because he wanted to go kill the frickin' cat for being in his yard. I fed it a can of tuna fish. he was not very happy at me though. But seems like he got over that now. Oh, he's obsessed with tennis balls and stuff. We usually do not allow him to have any round objects, to be honest. Come on, hit him. Yeah, that was a little bit off. At least I got 2 crits, but... Alright. Oh, Lord. This I haven't played an SPG in a little bit. Getting my bearings again. Alright, I'm gonna wanna throw one right about here. Oh, I feed ducks, cats, I can't have a cat though. Ryan is deathly allergic to cats. Even dogs in a way, but we keep the house and Levi clean enough to where she's typically fine with Levi. Hell, if I could have a cat though, I would jump right on that, to be honest. I love cats. Crazy cat man. Sorry man, you're my only shot right now and I don't like holding shots. Oh, he is extreme. He's really only extremely protective when we're in our yard. Otherwise he could care less. But if it's like near our house, all bets are off. Like, stay the hell away. Basically to anything, not even just animals, but people too. He finally went back for his treat. No, don't move up. Still hit him though. 4 critical hits. Awesome. But well, she can get shots, but shots are not cheap. And that's not exactly something we can exactly afford shots. But yeah, the cat's been eyeing me up for about 3 weeks now when I've been walking Levi extra early, so I figured I'd finally give in and spoil it a little bit. Hey, little bud, I can't play with you. That's what I told her, but when, before we moved here, when she lived, we were in a little cottage on my parents' property. Our family's cat, she was around a lot. There's no building up immunity for her. That didn't exactly work out. Crap, 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 crap. Where are you going? Here we go. I tried to help you, T30. Tried to. I stunned him for you, but you're still spinning the wrong way. Well, not all insurances. I'll leave it at that. But not really a poor girl, you know, we just don't have a cat. Our house is always clean enough to where her allergies never kick in unless we go to someone else's house, and then we can kind of, we realize who doesn't exactly clean. Hello, Oscars. Nice to see you from Latvia. Yeah, I completely agree, Custom. I am kind of annoyed with this patch and even the friends list as well. It's... yeah. What the hell? By the time they get spotted, someone else will... I actually hit him. Holy shit. Poor Skoda. He sat in the same spot. I don't feel that bad for him. I wonder if I'm going to complete my arty mission here. I think I had to stun 150 seconds. They had to kill 2 tanks I stunned, which I do not think has happened. Don't think I'm going to be able to get this guy either. Especially since I'm probably going to kill him. Nah. So I'd say I'm probably going to kill him. But I don't think they killed 2 people while I had them stunned. Alright, little dog. It'll be awesome if I completed the mission. But my hopes are... nope, did not. I think they killed the Skoda while he was stunned, but outside of that... nah, nothing. Still did a decent amount of damage and a bit of stun assist as well. It's not too bad. So next up is the Lukes here. Hello, Sly. Nice to see you. I'm pretty sure you've said hello about 3, 4, 5 times, but hello. Please, I know you probably don't speak English, but please don't rip it apart, dog. He's playing a little bit too aggressively with the hedgehog right now. I'd say I'm gonna have to make another trip. Not gonna be anytime soon though, because Ryan and I are both busy until about mid next week. But I'm gonna have to make another trip to get him some more toys. Possibly. Still on the fence. I would say most likely I will in the second, you know, hour. But yeah, I'm still kind of debating that. Yes, Benny. I don't personally make them anymore, but we do make them, yes. Any restaurant that has to buy a crab cake, honestly, isn't a restaurant. They're literally the easiest thing to make. Awesome. I don't think I've ever been hit by a PZ-38 with a gold round. That is a first, to be honest. Goodbye, little tank. Like, he's still throwing APCR. Holy crap. He's probably gonna get me killed, but I didn't even think those things had gold rounds. All the power to this guy, though. Yeah, and he finally got me. Congratulations, you little seal clubber. Honestly, he's just going on my blacklist out of spite for being, you know, they're most likely going to lose because their team literally just sat there trying to shoot me. But people who do that, honestly, are depressing. Hey, can you please stop the whining? You got a new toy. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, now you don't want me to throw it. I know. It's like tonight I am platooning, but yeah, it seems like nights when, you know, a bunch of different people want to platoon, nights that I solo and nights when I platoon, you know, feel free to message me if anyone wants to platoon. So it seems to just be the trend. Do I like Ukraine? Sure. Honestly, I don't really know too much about it, but yeah. 5% gold, Labobo. How would you hello Pesman, nice to see you. Reheat a crab cake? Honestly, like I would not recommend cooking stuff via the microwave, but one of the best ways to reheat almost everything is a microwave. You know, cover it, microwave it until, you know, it looks like it's hot, pull it out, check it. Honestly, it sounds very unchef-like, but the microwave is probably the best thing for reheating it, because especially if you can cover it, you know, with plastic or something, you don't really dry it out that much, and it keeps inside, you know, whereas an oven will just heat it outside. Otherwise, you can just wrap stuff in tin foil and pop it in the oven and heat that way. But hi, Omega. How long? Corey, 2011. Thank you very much about the voice. Honestly, I've looked into it, the voice thing, and I don't know what's causing it. I'm probably gonna have to, you know, next day I actually have time to fiddle with it, find a different program, so it's just strange, to be honest. Literally, there should be nothing wrong with it, but go figure. I'll blame it on Windows 10. That's the easy thing to do. But as far as reheating stuff, go with a microwave or wrap something in foil. Put it in an oven. I usually reheat stuff in a microwave. I know there's like taboo around microwaves. I don't cook anything in them, but when it comes to reheating, it's, you know, one of the best tools for that job. At E5 angled wrong, which I'm angled wrong here, but he bounced off my upper plate, so I am happy. And I don't have a repair kit. Honestly though, I did look up the problem with it causing it, and literally every cause that I could I just shot a rock, I could find about it, I don't have those problems, so I'll figure it out someday. If not, I'll just figure out a different way to boost my mic settings up. Trying to track him, but not exactly working. And I've missed a couple shots here, which have not helped at all. Alright, M103, we're in this for the long haul here. That Chrysler is throwing gold now. Luckily they don't have too many quick tanks. I thought I might be able to help with that T-49, but that's looking less and less likely here. Crap. Chrysler with gold, gotta love it. And yep, there's a defender behind me, so I'm shit out of luck here. Yeah, I'm dead. I will say the one thing with the Chrysler that's annoying is the cupola is so strong on it. Yeah. The cupola, I don't even know why I was aiming at it without APCR, because there's very little chance of me actually penning it. But anyway, we won, so what do I care? I have a full tank request list, poison, sly, in my video description. I can add to 183, yes. Nice green. All right. I was gonna say, what tiers do you have up to? I'm just double checking before I send you an invite here. Whoops. Here we go. Yep, that works, Pez. I can send you here because we have a E20. Rolling down to him. Hi, John. But yeah, as far as the mic thing, maybe I'll figure it out. It just seems like some of the streams last week it didn't do it at all, and pretty much the main reason behind that messing up seems to be your CPU basically maxing out, and it drops the program and it screws everything up. But I don't have that problem. My CPU barely even hits about 50%, so possibly, Carl. But after this was a T29. Hey, little whiny dog, stop it. Please. I know you got your new toy. That'll be good. Nice Labobo. See, eventually I'm gonna go for that, but I think right now the mouse and E100 is a little bit more, not always better than it, but the mouse definitely. But the E100 and the PZ7 are probably almost equal. Hey, stop. Okay. But right now, you know, I already have 2 German tier 10 heavies. I don't need a third. I'll say probably at this point, that might be it for requests if I'm gonna do ranked. You know, I might as well try them out again, but yeah, I won't be able to really platoon during them. But I might take requests during them at least. Yeah, you know, changing around tech trees, they try to give warning, but unless you're like further down the tier list, oftentimes it's kind of too late. Yes, it got a AP pen buff. Basically, the amount of, yes, I have Uber. The amount of things right now, they have plans to buff the IS-7, IS-4, change the T62A, change the Object 140, buff the Object 268, change the Object 263, rework the American medium tank line. Let's see, what else? just off the top of my head, you know, Russia's probably the next line up to where they get something like the Germans, to where a bunch of tanks change all in one patch. But honestly, I'm getting more and more annoyed with Wargaming's like balancing dude, because it just seems like they just don't know what the hell they're doing, and they just keep promising a bunch of stuff to people, and then they can't deliver, and they screw things up more than they fix. Like, don't get me wrong, they could keep screwing it up and I'll probably still like World of Tanks, but it's, yeah, it's getting to a point to where it's almost sad to listen to what they plan on changing, and they're just trying to do way too much at once without solving the problem at hand, which is premium rounds. Like, could say it time after time and they can keep denying it, but that's literally the #1 thing making balancing almost impossible for them. It just, at the end of the day, it all comes back to them. So until they do something to premium rounds, they're never going to be able to balance the game like they need to. Which, unfortunately, I don't really have any any support at all here. I'm dead, so I'm not even going to bother pulling repair kit, because this KV2, yeah, he can kind of shoot down there. KV3, I don't know what the hell he was doing. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where, good luck, guys. You're about to lose the one line, and they're gonna basically have control over half the map. So, good luck to them. Like, I knew pushing down there I was gonna maybe end up like that, but still gotta do it. If you don't even try at all, you know, we would have been in the same situation. So, hello, David. And Abdul, nice to see you. Well, the IS4 can play ranked, Daniel. Hello, Rich. Nice to see you. I'm guessing our antiquated Wi-Fi works if you're down yet. I made this very nice bed over here for Levi, and he would rather just sit on the floor. Yes, that is Cody raging, yes. But honestly, I don't even know, like, the second one, I think. One thing I think Google, like, YouTube chat could need is some autocorrect. But I still can't get over the balancing decisions they make because of this guy. Like, I'm not even the only one that complains about him. Like, a lot of other people that know what's going on will say the same thing. See you, Greg, thanks for watching. It's just, you know, this guy basically was one of the people trolling and bad-mouthing Wargaming for years as a Russian YouTuber and / live streamer, and then basically begged him for a job, and he got thrown into the head of balancing right from the get-go. What? It just doesn't make, you can't make it up. What graphics? You mean graphics card or graphics in World of Tanks? I can't really answer my settings because I almost maxed out. I turned down anti-aliasing. That's good, Rich. Usually I have tons of problems with it. That's why I'm asking. Hello, Walveto. Nice to see you. Walvito. Reminds me of Velveeta for some reason. I would say probably. Unless, you know, when I'm talking to it about you know, my stream to other people at work, they check it out. I would say that's literally the only other time it could be viewed from there. I definitely don't watch my stuff at work. I do watch my own videos at times, but only to, like, trying to figure out the whole voice thing that keeps popping up, or, like, you know, little stuff. Nice Canadian. You'll like the Type 4. I'll take a crack just because they don't have that many TDs. I saw that one was still kind of in the... there's a TD. Yep, and of course he hit me. Cromwell, there's someone right behind you. And in front of you. They've come up now. I'm dead. Like, I guess they're heavies here. We're sitting down here and then they decided to move up late, but we're still gonna win this. But I was a little surprised that they pushed up because they weren't there in the beginning. So about maximum, Corey. Hello, Xavier. Like, some people will argue, like, they're mainly people that are so self-centered into their own stats that if you want to be good at World of Tanks, you have to turn down the, you know, quality of basically the foliage. I can't even say that at times. It's too late for me. But that lighting, you want to keep terrain, draw distance, I forget what else, but basically turning down so you can see through bushes better, you know, without using a mod to remove it, because that's cheating. But here's those people that intentionally turn their settings down to play better, which, I'd rather look at prettier stuff, so. I was about to say, Rich, I don't know if you're on the Discord for the stream here, but I posted some pictures of what's awaiting for you if you stop in for a bite. Well, pretty much the way the guy's been trying to balance is remove weak spots, keep premium ammo, you know, basically try to make armor important by just buffing the hell out of it and removing like tiny weak spots that to me makes World of Tanks you know, fun and challenging, is knowing that even if it's a really heavy tank, like take the T-29, you can shoot here. However, they're removing these now and making them basically like the rest of the armor. So yes, it is, Master. I've got I was about to say, I've got tier 9s up next if it's a grind. That's really all I'm grinding right now. Get the meal 2 here, and then I got an E75. E251. The friends list thing. Win rate? Honestly, I don't, like, even though my stats are good, as long as you're having fun with the game, like, I wouldn't really care too much. Like, the average win rate is about 49.2 or 5%. I would say anything over 52, you can consider yourself doing extremely well in World of Tanks. Like, some people say it's like 60%, but those people also probably throw their keyboards at their monitor when, you know, someone kills them. So how long is the grind? This grind, it's pretty long. but I have a ton of grinds, Omega. Hey. Stop. I can't stand the constant, little whining from him. But basically, that's the main thing I have wrong, or I find wrong with their current balancing guy is he buffs armor, removes weak spots, but by buffing armor, you're forcing a lot of tanks to just switch over to premium rounds instead of aim for a weak spot. But, yeah. I just played a T29 Fernandi. Thank you very much. You're honestly the best person in the world, Andre. Sorry I'm not as good as you. I think the Meal 2 is pretty damn good. I was about to say, if you would like to troll, you're better off trolling when I'm in a, like, actually in a battle, and not just in the beginning. Uh-oh. Just gonna reload here, because no point in me popping back out there. I would say if there's any tank in the line they need to buff, it's the Leo. The Meal 1's, I think, okay. Brandwagen and Meal 2 are very good in my eyes. Great. Come on, reload quicker. Oh god, that's not a tank I would like to see right now. Well, you can't just look at DPM and stuff. If you put this thing on a hill, literally the only way to get throw it is to overwhelm it, hit it with arty, throw AG at it. Yeah, there's a reason why it has low DPM. What you pay for having an impenetrable turret and 12 degrees of gun depression. Thank you very much, VK. That hurt a little bit. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's go around this way. Just I kind of gets waddling around here because I still have 20 seconds basically. The T49, but honestly he should die. Let's head around and flank the Emil 1. Hopefully he's not loaded, but it's not going to matter much. Crap. Yeah, I should have saw that coming. Clean up duty. And yeah, I figured I was gonna bounce the last one. Well, yeah, it's a good tank though. You know, it is a little bit map dependent, but as long as your team doesn't fold very quickly, you know, you can rack up a lot of damage. See you, Casper. Nice to see you. Oh, I know, John. I'm actually part Swedish. I am actually 25% Ukrainian, believe it or not. Not that that's Swedish, but Hello, Andres. Nice to see you. Not even gonna bother, even though if I can track him and anyone damages him, I'll gladly gobble up a little bit of assist damage. But 4,100 damage, not too bad for an Emil 2. Alright, Greg, I gave you permissions on Discord there. I just ran into a pile of rubble. Alright, so next up I got an E75, and then it looks like some tier 10s, but I might do the RU251 before the 183 and IS4. That way I can do the tier 10s in the rank battles. 263, yes and no. The main reason it's not considered very good is left and right movement on a gun is not very good. Frontal armor, very good, but open topped and pretty large, so getting hit by HE, RD, pretty much you're just gonna die pretty damn quickly. But the mobility's good, gun's pretty solid, so... But let's see, he says he has it. You're 9 now, so we got the E75 here. But the main reason that probably hurts it is a lot of maps, you know, they favor tanks with pretty good gun depression, like 6 or up. Even though, you know, good I consider to be at least 8 degrees, if not 10. But the 263, the way it's set up, you know, the gun's situated a little bit towards the rear, so it can't fight on a lot of spots because, you know, no gun depression. Trying to crest over, you're going to get shot in your underbelly and you're going to get damaged, so your armor thus is negated. It's just a really hard tank to position. Kind of like the 268, you know, they're both kind of in the same boat. It's like at least take like a T110E3, doesn't have a turret, kind of similar in setup to them in a way. That thing has some gun depression, and the armor profile allows it to actually fight on some little hills. Thank you very much, Robert, for the subscription. That's interesting, Carl. See you, Corey. Have a good night. What do you mean, wake up? I am awake. I'm not strung out on coffee right now, but I'm definitely awake. This is honestly normal me. So I just had a somewhat long day. You know, work wasn't terribly busy, but getting ready for, we have it's kind of weird. It's not like a wedding, but it's like a kind of a wedding, but not a wedding. It's like a post-wedding breakfast that starts at noon this weekend. I've been getting ready for that. That's happening Saturday, so I'll be pretty busy there. But I just have a lot going on with having to pick up because Ryan's working a lot and helping my grandparents out. So hello, Sasuke, Uchiha, nice to see you. Out of those two, I'd probably go to the Panther 2 now, only because both of they're almost the same tank, honestly, at this moment. And the Panther 2, at least you get a little bit more out of it because both of their armor schemes suck. Thank you very much, Object 140, for the tip. I will think I'll be playing that in ranked. Whoops, I just barely caught the edge there, of course. Well, it basically they're rebalancing. Like the T62A and Object 140, they want to differentiate between the two a little bit more. What I think will happen is the Object 140 probably will, like, don't quote me on this, gain 1 more degree of gun depression at the cost of a little bit more accuracy and DPM. The T62A will probably remain somewhat unchanged, but I think they're kind of different enough. You know, they're virtually the same, but I think they're different enough to where I don't see why they're doing this. That was a stupid shot on my part. Thank you very much, JPZ, though. I don't know why they're saying lemons, like... Oh, he's throwing APCR. Luckily, I bounced them. I play on the NA server. I'm not saying the Tiger 2 is bad. I'm just saying if I had to... Hey, there's another APCR shot. You guys are so cool. If I had to pick between the two, I'd probably go with the Panther 2 now. You guys know how much I hated the Panther 2 before they buffed it. Thank you, Rich. Well, hopefully you like them when you eat them. And hopefully nobody ate them. I wrapped them up and I wrote my name on them. Don't touch. My brother's like, oh, I guess I can't eat them tonight. He always, like, raids the fridge for any random desserts left. Alright, so I guess our Scorpion... I'm heading back to Cap, mainly because I saw, yeah, some of our faster tanks not going back there. Moving the T62A to tier 7, that would be... I'd probably uninstall the game. Say, Ryan made those cheesecakes while we were watching her 1-year-old niece. It was pretty interesting. Poor Ryan, her only day where she worked, you know, 8 hours instead of 2 full shifts. She was kind enough to watch her niece for 5 hours. I did a little bit of helping, but Levi and I we're not really a good tag team baby watcher. He likes to lick small children and I guess assert dominance over them. Alright, Scorpion G, you literally need to go up here. Hello? Backing up is no bueno. I don't really have much options here other than, yeah, it's just shitty. There we go. Thank God. It's just like, Scorpion G, what were you thinking? Like, I'm trying to get freaking close enough to get on the Cap, but luckily they just keep barely resetting. Not gonna do that much though. Nope. Ah, there's 1 second. Nope. Gotta love it. We just lost because the frickin' Scorpion G wouldn't move up on the goddamn base. Like, you gotta love when people do that. And by love, I mean fucking hate them. I usually don't curse. But like, yeah. Nope. You can go scoot in somebody else's face. Or suit in your face. Whatever. Only so much you can do. I was rushing full speed ahead in the E75. If only I was in, you know, like the E50 or something. Alright, so I'm gonna play another 9 here. Since I can't play 9s in ranked. The RE251. I do not have a grill, Robert. That sounds pretty good, Beaver. I like blackened stuff. Well, as far as, you know, I'm there every day at work until about 3. I wish I could, you know, stick around after that, but, oh, Lord. Basically, right now, I have to help my grandparents out a lot. My grandfather had surgery yesterday, so he can't really move around too much, so I'm popping over there with the dog after work every day. But the only day that doesn't really work out very well for me is Sunday. I'll be pretty busy, and Saturday around noon to 2. Since we have that weird, or it's not too weird, but it's just, you know, it's a breakfast brunch buffet from like 12 to 4 p.m. So it's just a little bit different. Hell, I could eat breakfast every day freaking at dinner time if it was me. Oh Lord, lots of requests here. I have a T-25 pilot, Fabio, but alright guys, I'll probably say I can't take any more requests after this. I appreciate that they're tier 10s, but yes, it's probably gonna be the extent of requests. I can't change my overlay right now. Obviously I did not fake him out. I was hoping that he'd think I would still be turning. Honestly, I'm gonna ditch this side because I have, you know, a few tanks back here that I can spot for, but not gonna get much. I have the tier 9 Strev, but not the tier 10. But you can check my tank request list if you want to see what I have. Right. As I say, there has to be some sort of light sitting somewhere. Just right now, there's not really any spot for me to wiggle through. So I'm just trying to spot a little bit for my team. I'm not going to be like one of those lights that just goes straight up the center, try to spot Artie, and then nothing comes of it. That almost never works. Alright, I guess I'm gonna head over here because spotting is not really getting me anything. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna go try over here. You know, I can do damage in this thing, it's just this is not exactly the best map to be like rushing places in a light to try to kill stuff. You'll die very, very quickly. But I'll do my best to try to mesh in with my team. See if I can get a little bit of a shot here or there. Or at least I can screw with the enemy. Took a lot of practice to be able to do that and not flip myself over or track myself. I'm gonna say gambling has not worked out, I don't think, for really anybody tonight. Missed him. Levi's paying. He's like, I'm gonna pay for the rest of my dog toys. I wish we could bring him to pick out his toys. He'd probably, like, be in heaven. Throw heat at me, I will... Pez, I don't think any of us have been really doing good. It's all good. It was a kind of, honestly, for lights here, we're not, like, I haven't done anything really. I've just kind of zoomed around the map. Like, really at this point, this T-54 could have his way with me. Yep, throw the heat at me. Or not, that'll be fine. Save me, M103. Oh gracious, tank. Or not. Really that afraid of a T-54? Gonna shoot him? M103. Hello? There we go. Thank you very much for manning up there to take on that really awesome. That Meal 2 got me. Ugh. I don't know what you're talking about, Shark. Can't get too much more aggressive than what I was doing there. Oh, rigging? I'm not too surprised that there's rigging for it. The problem with ranked, or not ranked, but rigging is wargaming specifically. I'm pretty sure on the RU server they take it a little bit more seriously, but at least for wargaming NA, the whole rigging stuff that happened before, they're like, guys, don't do it, but we're not going to ban you or punish you or anything. So, of course people are going to freaking do it. Like, yeah. Well, unfortunately, Ferdinand, I can't grind everything as fast as, you know, I would like to. I would like one as well, but, yeah. Which, thank you very much, Dana, for tipping Levi here. I didn't see that. Hopefully you didn't do that too long ago. Oh, no, you didn't. It was pretty soon here. Hey, little dog. You want a treat? Oh, whoops. Well, go get it. I tapped him on the head with it to kind of wake him up. Or he wasn't asleep, but get him out of his trance, and he knocked it out of my hand. He says thank you. Darkos, the only way I can do that is if you purchase it in the Fussbot chatbot shop. Win rate 8, somewhere above 3. I honestly don't even know anymore because win rate 8 is pretty much dead. It's so screwed up that it's not even worth following anymore. Low juicy fruit. I was gonna say, I saw your guys' request up there. I just haven't written them down yet. So now that I'm doing ranked, I will get to that. So I'm curious how this is going to end, which is why I haven't hopped out here. And then I'm going to go to ranked battles. Please, David, look at my tank request list. The IS-4 is over there. I'm a little bit, it's just you know, I'll get them eventually. They're just not high on my list. Yeah, he learned how to knock it out of my hand. As this really intelligent dog is trying to play with the screens behind me again. It's kind of funny. I was going to say, I really hope that this... I don't want you to lose, Master, but this team is taking very long to cap. Where they could have just capped and this would have been done and over with. Very nice. It's kind of funny that they just did not cap. I don't really have the German TD line, so I'm not the best to ask that. I think out of the two, though, I'd probably like the JPZ 100 better. I'm not sure if anyone won today, but yeah, I didn't change it at all. So there should be an equal chance to win. Yeah? Do you like the toy that they gave you? Give me your ball. Thanks, that's good enough. Well, I've got premium German TVs, but yeah, no standard ones. But it was a pretty crappy match here, so. Anyway, on to ranked battles here. So first up, I'll do the Object 140, since the Object 140 was very generous. I think I am doing a new, different approach with ranked battles tonight. Wonder if anyone will spot the difference in how I play. I'm actually really close to the E50M right now, so hopefully I can stay above 6 million here, so I don't get set too far behind. His name is Levi, which is why my chat bot is named Levi. New Jersey salmon? There's not really... 183 is up next. There's not really a New Jersey salmon. I don't think anyone really catches New Jersey salmon. Pretty sure the only North American salmon you actually find and can eat is farm raised, to be honest. Cody the camper. You're close to that, Uber. This match I'm not gonna do it though, just because doesn't make sense. Juicy? I don't know. Hey, dog. No. Being bad. Over 1,000 probably, but I probably wouldn't have spent this much if I did not have my website and videos to recoup a lot of that cost. Even though when you think of it, I haven't spent a dime if you look at it that way, so. They're not really spotting anything in the center, so I'm just gonna make sure they don't push up around this corner. I know I already had heat loaded. That was a first for me. How far to go until I die? About that far. E100, don't go up there. Hey, he's a little slower than I am. He's not going to be able to back up in time. Wait for this JPZ to shoot. Or at least aim at something else. I don't even know why I tried that. He's pretty much impenetrable. Yeah, we're gonna be screwed here. I gotta go back this way. We're not gonna be able to push through there. Yeah. Just they have basically all their heavy tanks stacked right there, and our Artie's not going to be able to hit them. But I don't know why, you know, those guys were complaining like don't push far. They kind of knew they were outnumbered, and yet they still pushed and sat out there. Like, you guys could have just moved back. Like, don't get me wrong, we should have helped them. I should have helped them a little bit more, but it is what it is. Honestly, ranked, I think the hardest part about rank, outside of the premium round spam, is people play them so weird compared to standard battles. You honestly don't know what people are freaking gonna do, because, you know, they're just playing them so differently. So I would have been better off with the APCR round. But at this point, yeah, we're screwed. there's no way around it. We are screwed. Honestly, I don't even think I'll get top 3, so I should. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about ranked is, you know, since, you know, I would assume that some people in my shoes right now, they know they know that they are not gonna place in the top 3, so they probably will just kill themselves. I would not be surprised if people actually do that. But instead, I'm just chucking rounds and losing credits because that's my style. Might as well just keep chucking heat at people. What the hell? When in doubt, throw the heat. Oh, how did I... That was a really, really bad miss. Alright, on to the next one, which is the 183. This is gonna be interesting playing this. Honestly, in New Jersey, what? Thank you for the map rotation, Wargaming. But New Jersey, you find flounder, scallops, clams, oysters. That's really the main things that, if you're looking for New Jersey seafood, you should get. Hey, little whiny dog. Don't worry, we'll go play soon. Thought I had him pooped out. I played with him extra long. It's exactly what I'm gonna do here. But I'll probably end up swapping the EP. I'd actually like, if the 183 could fight up here, but he can't with the gun depression. You can only defend on that flank. Hello, Rick. Nice to see you. Well, that would have been nice, David. Honestly, you know, I did tell you guys you could request tanks during ranked, but if I had to pick tonight, I probably would have just picked the T110E3, the Mouse, T62A, Object 140, and probably the Bat Chat. They would probably just be the picks. You either want mobility or you want, you know, basically something that has a ton of armor and can dish out some damage. Really anything in between, like even this, it's too up in the air, depending on your team. I wish I had AP for that, to be honest. That's good, Rich. Yeah, I was about to say, most people, you know, if you come to New Jersey, it's kind of what you should be getting. I'm not saying the IS-4 is bad, it's just playing ranked. If you actually want to progress, the highest chance that you have at progressing is playing a tank suited for it. I would very much... There we go. I was waiting for him to give me a slightly better shot. At this point, though, we only have a few tanks here, and we're gonna get basically rolled over here. I should have backed up about 30 seconds ago, but I was a little late to the party here. Thank you, Savage, but no, it does not. If it wasn't for the HE, I could potentially get a shot off here. But here's that T-57 that has a pretty damn good gold round. And I missed him. Awesome. Keep liking how we keep tapping this help button here, and nothing's happening. Like, the guys on the other flank haven't really pushed up at all. That's why I would like AP. That's not gonna work. I'm dead. Yeah. I knew the T-57 was gonna have heat. Like, literally, I don't know what they're doing. They've literally been stuck here for about 3 minutes. Like, yeah, there's no words. Like, they've literally just been sitting there. Yes, it is, Paul, the Death Star. Hello, Damjan. The next up is the IS-4 here. Then I'm gonna play the Object 140 again, honestly. Hello, Mr. Dingo. Well, if it's a joke, it went right over my head, Savage. Sorry about that. I don't know much about that because I'm from South Jersey. It's different. Oh Lord, I'm at the top of the list. I'm gonna get focused. Hi. I think he's waiting for Ryan to walk through the door, to be honest. He's like, unless he's staring at his little raccoon over there, you know, right next to the fridge. Yeah, right. I wish I had a fridge right there. Type 34? I think I'm gonna do something a little different here in IS4. It's probably not gonna work, but see if I can make this. It just depends on if their bat chats and TVPs push. I was about to say, you guys have plenty of people over near the city, to be honest. Just because they're all going to the center doesn't mean you guys won't have the city. I keep forgetting about that. Thanks, Uber. Here we go. Like I said, this is like normal me. I didn't drink caffeine before the stream today because I really need to get a good night's sleep before the weekend gets going for me. Usually if I drink like caffeine before a stream, I am up for like an extra half hour or so. Oh, awesome. A heat-throwing Kronwagen. You're so good, dude. Sorry, Savage. I'm not going to play a Type 34. I'm not even sure if I have that. I can only do tier 10s right now as well. I'm going to play a Type 5. It's only 29 off. Oh, don't spot my guys down here. I want all the assist damage. I probably am gonna just load up freaking heat here as well, to be honest. Thank you for getting that Kronwagen. Let's say I can push alone. I'm an IS4, the greatest tank there ever was. I actually don't hate the IS4, it's just it depends on if they push on me. I'm literally, not even just because I'm alone, I'm screwed. The armor on this, especially in ranked, the premium rounds will just cut through it. But I definitely am falling back now. Probably not in time though before that Kronwagen can get me here. Loaded an HE round because I'm not going to be able to pen him. I just can't fall back too much, to be honest, because this is probably going to be the only HE round anyone ever sees getting tossed out in a ranked battle. Kronwagen's probably like, what? There's an IS4 shooting HE at me? Holy shit. I'm in a random battle here. My team is camping hard. That's what they're doing. And that's part of the reason why I pushed out as hard as I did, because they're camping like, I don't know, like they're in freaking Canada or something. I guess that's what they do up there. I have a 113, yes. I have a tank request list that's in my video description, has every tank that I can play during the stream on it. Yay, they're pushing up. Honestly, I think for ranked, if you're on the winning team and you're in the top the top spot, you should get 2 chevrons. Not that I'm not gonna be there, but I think it would be a neat little addition. Pop goes the E4. We have enough people at base to where if they cap out, if they cap our base out, then yeah, shame on them. Hello. Oh, Brick? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I was going to say, I'll gladly be your only friend. Honestly, I feel, you know, consider a lot of you guys my friends. A lot of people I was friends with growing up kind of either moved away or changed, unfortunately. Ryan and I kind of joke that we're just friends with the dog. I'm completely cool with that, though. Levi's a pretty cool dog to be a friend of. Take that, 113. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you. Well, HE, honestly, you see me throw it in every now and again. It's not a bad idea if you know, either if you don't want to use your premium round, or if you know your premium round, like say against that Kronwagen, isn't gonna work, chuck a freaking HE round at the person. Like, it's still gonna do damage, or damage their gun or something, you know. Throwing something that you know won't damage them is not gonna help you. Wonder who spotted me. It's probably gonna be something that can one-shot me, but time to accelerate this match a little bit here. Daisy. Hey, I have enough HP still to where I wasn't really worried about getting killed. As I say, gambling seems like everyone's losing. I don't think it's Fussbot. There's a bug. Because it did not update, so it's literally the same as the last stream. But, yeah. I don't know where their 405 went to be. There he is. He's by our base. Guy's about to be erased. Pretty decent match, though. Thanks for the IS4 request. Honestly, I like when I'm one of those people, if I go out to, like, say a party or a gathering or something at someone's house, if they have a dog or a cat, I'm there. Alright, so next up I'm gonna do the 140 again, and the E50M I don't have. Why did I write that down? I was about to say, even if I could buy the E50M right now, I don't have enough credits for equipment. But pretty decent match, most amount of experience, pretty good damage, and a decent amount of assist as well. Glad I pushed out pretty hard there. So the 140's up again. Unfortunately, I don't have the E50M, so I can't do it. Sorry who requested it, I didn't even catch that. Oh, you did win? Good, so someone did win, so it's not rigged. I'd say I'm lucky to where, if Ryan and I did want more pets, we could get some, but at this point, you know, we feel bad just leaving Levi when we have to work. Fortunately, though, compared to the place he came before, at least when we leave him for, you know, like 4 hours, 5 or so, he's got dog beds galore, toys, anything you could imagine a dog wants. A radio on. We leave either For whatever reason, we leave country music on because apparently dogs like that, and NPR. He probably knows more about the world than a lot of Americans do. Yeah, I can do the E3. It's funny when, like, someone comes over, like, one of, say, my parents or grandparents to stop by when we're not here, and they're like, do you know the dog's listening to NPR? We're like, yeah, we do that on purpose. Well, the requests kind of are closed, but, you know, I'll still play tanks as long as it's not some weird tier 10 request. See ya, Danny, if you're leaving. Yeah, I missed that shot. I'm about to get RD'd. Wiggle, wiggle. Crap. Of course, I freaking hit his track, but I didn't kill it because I have a dinky gun here. Alright. Time to pull back here. A rainbow flag? Sure. I was about to say, can we please squash this 113? Everyone's running away and it's just going to be me versus him, which is not exactly what I want to do. If I was in the T62A, wink, wink, I'd be fine. Thank you very much, Dana, for the tip. Don't do it, mouse. It's a trap. Like, it's literally a trap. Yeah. I'm not even gonna... No, not even gonna go down there. Thank you very much, Dana. Honestly, I'm so confused with where my team is all set up right now. I don't know what's going on. We don't have much in the south. The people where we have a lot of people in the center here, we're just like screwing things up, literally. Awesome. And I don't have a repair kit right now. I'm dead. Obviously the 140 is not working for me tonight, so I'm not going to play it again. Let me hop into the mouse real quick, since I don't have a ton of time. I'm just going to keep rattling them off here. To fix this donation goal. I think I screwed it up here. Go. Oh god. Screwing up my whole screen over here. Nothing to see here. I wouldn't be surprised, Uber. I don't know who that is, but sometimes we come in and Levi's just like, you know, chilling out. Well, honestly, the problem with ranked is, not to say it's based off of luck in a way, but you could very easily get to the 5th and top rank, and then since you can't lose it, stay there, just by getting a lucky win streak, to be honest. Because all you have to do is place in the top 12, and, you know, if you just rattle off a ton of battles, as long as you're on the winning side more often than not, and you're just doing like, you know, say 1500 damage or so, you're gonna reach rank 5 just from the sheer amount of battles that you throw in there. That's kind of the problem in a way with ranked battles, is they're probably never gonna make them hard enough that you can't just, for lack of better words, because a lot of people say it, fail your way to rank 5. Like, I'm not gonna play you know, I play it a little bit here or there on the streams here, but I'm sure some people just play every, you know, all 3 hours every single night just to get to the 5th rank, and they don't care win loss. They just, you know, churn through the battles. These are not the tanks I wanted to see. Honestly, you know, as long as you don't over angle them, these probably aren't bad picks for ranked. Awesome. He hit me on my turret. I wasn't angling it, but go figure. He is using APCR. Granted, I'm just gonna stick with mine, I guess, now. But I don't know why I was surprised that he shot APCR at me, but for whatever reason I was. Alright, before this E3 comes up here, we should push, even though it's gonna be a little late. To, yeah, it's a little late for this. As I say, we should just push and kill him. Sorry, JPZ. Yay! At least I got HP. But now we got too many of us up here. Hello, Matthew. Nice to see you. No, I have not. Yes, I have seen that. Sorry. I'm not the biggest movie person, so sometimes, you know, I get confused. Yeah, how's your APCR now? Screw you, dude. As your username says, Mahaha. Oh, I'm so cheesy. Well, yes, more or less, Ninja. I would say that probably came up on one of Wargaming's PowerPoints. I wouldn't be surprised if they used PowerPoint too, to be honest. Honestly, our other side is not doing so hot. Mouse, we gotta go. I know it's not ideal, but our IS-7 pushed out. You know, ranked in a way is a little bit a step up, since people tend to try a little bit more than random battles, and one of the most important things you can do is if some of your teammates rush out there, you gotta go with them, because, you know, it's all about clumping up and using basically a bunch of tanks as one. I see the PZ low HP, but he should die before he can get another shot off. And I bounced it at least. Okay. To go back to base or not? I'm gonna continue forward. Might turn out to be a mistake, but we got a few people heading back. Honestly, we should probably shoot an HE shell at that Strev. We're about to run into some problems though. I don't know why this one IS-7 went all the way down there. We really need to get free on the cap. I think that would make it a little bit too hard over. Only with the limited hours that they're giving people. Get too close here, guys. Mouse, what are you doing? Holy crap, dude. Like, what is... he's gonna blow it for us, because we're gonna get reset by the arty. Yeah. Wonder what happens when there's a tie. Oh, at least we capped. Just barely. Whew. I was about to say, I have Fury. I already watched it, but I have that on my DVR. Hello, Backwoods. Nice to see you. And Earl as well. Yay, I got another one. Yeah, I feel like maybe for the next stage, which will be starting, I think, next Monday, I think they might loosen the whole 3-hour thing, to be honest. But if you guys have noticed, I've kind of played the same as I did the past two. I think 2 or 3 I played Frank Battles on streams. I basically just thrown more premium rounds. Unfortunately, that's kind of what you need to do right now because so many people are using them. That's literally the only change. I've been starting with premium and then tapering off when I feel like I don't need it. Otherwise, the previous streams I've played it like normal where I don't start with premium most of the time and then I use it when I feel like I need to. I've just flip-flopped it. Hello, Jerry. Nice to see you. I was going to say, I thought Fury was entertaining. I know some people have problems, like it's not completely historical and whatnot. Brad Pitt's in it. It's not going to be historical. And by that, I mean it needs to make money and needs to be entertaining to more people. Well, it's more or less, I don't find a problem with it, Uber. It's just, if they remove it from the losing side, a lot of people, it'll piss a ton of people off. Seven, I'm gonna try not to shoot you. Just right now we're kind of even. It's just I don't want to push hard and get flanked, but it just looks like it's gonna happen over here. Could have shot him lower. Well, yes, Uber, yeah, it would do that. He'll still probably do it though. Stop. I'm not too upset that Artie's shooting me. Rather they shoot me than my IS-7 or IS-4, to be honest. Our mediums really need to pick up these guys trying to push through the center. Yeah, we're about to be screwed unless we do something about this, guys. Risky shot of the night. I kind of hate this map at times because your team tends to focus not on this area, and if you lose this area, if you think back to all your matches on, which I kind of wish I had the normal gun here, I might honestly, I said it last stream, switch to the normal gun on the Type 5 for ranked. If you think back to all your fights on this map, the amount of times you lose because you don't win this area is probably significantly higher than winning or losing the other side. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, if I'm chucking gold completely out of this and my other guns, I might as well just use the other gun, to be honest, for the type and ranked. That's literally their only chance, but all of their team is literally here. And yet our team's like, dink, 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 all just sitting around like, you know, it's... The point of this was not that Uber, as far as my understanding. Rank battles, more or less, the reason they've came out with them is people have been asking for ages for a basically competitive matchmaking where it ranks you based off of how good or bad you are for random battles. And this is Wargaming's attempt at it. Honestly, World of Warships has the same thing. Theirs is done a little bit better, I feel like. Plus, it's up all the time. When there's a current season going on, it's not restricted to certain hours. And they also do different tiers as well, not just tier 10. But this is basically their attempt at that for competitive matchmaking in random battles. Clan War level play, the only way they would get that is if they enabled voice chat for every single person on your team, which would go over horribly. I'm sure you can imagine why. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to help out South. Honestly, Levi doesn't like the dark. He mainly wants to go out, and now that he got his new toy that Uber kindly tipped him, he wants to go out and play with it in the backyard. Unfortunately, it's too dark for birds. Usually he runs around with a toy in his mouth and chases after birds in the backyard. Which I'm fine with. It helps scare him away from my berry plants. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us, but I think the South's going to be more important than the North here with their 50Bs and mediums. A little bit with setting up here. Hey, stop poking me. What? Whoa, 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 what are they doing? Like, literally, why did they all collectively run away from the town? Like, holy crap. That is like... I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, holy shit. Like, at least the enemy's, like, doubling down over here, too, but, like... You just can't, Rich, use caps, I guess. Like, honestly, as long as we keep eyes on the flag, it'll probably work at this point, but... I can't believe I keep missing the 50B and other people aren't shooting them. Because it's got a really weak turret. We should be able to kill him pretty damn easily. Luckily, they're kind of forcing it, but I've been playing like crap right here. Look at me, and I shot him right in the mantlet. Ooh, that was dirty, Mouse. And by dirty, I mean he got really lucky RNG. It's like shooting me with a regular AP round. You do know what this mode is, right? This isn't ranked, this is premium round mode. Oops, he's actually, I don't know why I didn't catch on to that earlier. He's pointing right at me. I'm just surprised nobody stayed around the E line to be able to spot. Like, I don't care that they didn't push into the city. Honestly, that would have been stupid on their end. At this point, I kind of squandered any shots I was gonna have. I'll try to get over where this E5 kind of is and basically hunker down. I just hope by the time I get there it's not going to be too late. But there are a lot of tanks I can damage here. It's just I screwed up. I missed the shots when I had them, and now I'm having to chase after them. I love it that the enemy did the same exact thing as us. Alright, E4, I don't know what you're doing, but you are about to get damaged a lot. Maybe by me. I didn't just wiggle my way over here to look at you. Honestly, they're in the driving seat now. He knows what he's doing. It'd be very nice if they would just go, yeah, right where that guy gets pinged. I say I'd like to use my frickin' HE round here, but I'm kinda hesitating. Yep, and I just got hit by SPG. This 183 is gonna pop me now. Give them credit, they're doing a very good job at not popping out to get shot. I'm not exactly doing a very good job at that, to be honest. As evident as I'm about to die. Very close. Ooh, you are very unlucky. I was aiming for the two people off in the distance outside my render range, to be honest. Another second I would have fired there. Artie's probably going to end up getting me here, but he's the only one I'm afraid of right now. These other guys are literally sitting right out in the open. They're not even behind any cover. Eventually I'll hit them. Because they're not even far enough back. Say that'll be a mistake, M48, if you go up there. Better hope RNG saves you. And it did. Why can't I get that lucky? Like, seriously. Hello, Graham. Nice to see you. Just randomly chucking rounds now. I'll probably play one more match here after this one, even though it's about 9. Uh-oh. Already know. I'm definitely spotted. Yep. I knew that was coming. Anyway, that was disappointing. Hey, I received the chevron at least for Westfield. I would say that your team is definitely camping there, Graham. Looking at that image you posted. I'll take it. Alright, why don't I try a bat chat here for my last battle? Let's say, actually, Levi, we have him trained to where we take him on a walk at least twice a day. He will not poop in the backyard. He only goes on his walks. If you're talking about poop. Hello, Tanya. Oh no, I forgot all my heat rounds. I was about to say, I've probably picked up in the backyard like 3 or 4 times from him in the past like year. He's not gonna poop where he plays. I wouldn't. Honestly, I really don't want this map in a bat chat, to be honest. It sounds weird, but yeah. I feel like underutilized. Not too many have tier 10 lights, but they would do very well in ranked. Just because you don't have a ton of scouts a lot of times. This is not good. Tanya, no. I'm sorry, you asked for the KV2 every single stream, and right now I'm not taking requests. I'm playing rank battles, which are tier 10 only. It says requests are full. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound mean, but every single stream you ask for it, and it's always right at the end when my stream ends. You can see the countdown timer on the right. There's a lot of warnings to tell you that I can't play it. I will gladly play a KV2 if you request it earlier in a stream. You know, I can't play him when I only have the last battle here. You can get angry at me, like I'm a little annoyed, but it's just, you know, I usually don't get upset, and it's just something to where it's every stream. Sorry if you take it the wrong way, but I do my best to always do requests, but they are currently full. Hopefully now that I left the center, we still have some people spotting. They probably won't though. Thank you, Sestago. If this accuracy can actually work, might be able to hit him. I'm not going to use all these clips, I hope, but might as well get him moving a little bit. But yeah, my team ended up spotting the center for some reason. Which I kind of get it. They'll take damage if they honestly spot now, but I'm gonna try to, Carl. Unfortunately, after this, you know, I gotta play the dog. I gotta clean for a bit too before I can head to bed. I play on the NA server. I know, I'm such a bully. If only. I was the kid getting bullied in school. Most of the time. Okay, this isn't exactly working. Sounds good, Rich. I'll let her know. I won't see her till Saturday, to be honest, though, after work. With how our work schedules are. Actually, I actually might not. I'll see her at Saturday at work, actually. She'll be there. I'm pretty sure she works at the bar at 11 to close at Alethia's, so you can thank her yourself if you're around. My team is just slowly dying here. I don't even know what I could do being in a bat. I was hoping for a map to where I could flank a little bit, but that's obviously not the case. They're not really spotting in the center. Not spotting in the 1-2 line. Thank you very much for the tip, Brick. I'll have to update it after the battle here. But this is where ranked is a little bit stagnant when everyone's afraid to move up because they might lose a chevron. Like, gotta play like normal here. Thank you very much, Dana, for the tip as well. Oops, I was about to say there shouldn't be a tank there. Yeah, there's another tank to shoot at. Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip too. Thank you very much, guys. And yet we're still losing tanks because people can't Yeah. Honestly, at this point, ranked or not, I'm just thinking I need sleep. Alright, let's try something extremely dumb. Thank you again, Lobobo. I was about to say, the thing hasn't updated yet. I have to update it for any super chat tips after my battle here. I'm just thinking where I could push to change, but just this is literally a match where couldn't do crap because my team literally sat on this side and didn't do anything. I wanted to push the hill. That wasn't going to happen because no one was spotting the center. Come over to the center. Hill dies. Like, it's just crap. I think it's way past carrying right now because unless this guy pushes. There we go. We killed a tank. That actually does open up an opportunity. I just need to gain some speed. Thank you again, Rick, for the tip. So I'd say it's gonna take a minute. I can't update it until after my match. Screw you, Strev. Like, he just ruined my whole thing. That's literally the only thing I could have thought of. If that Strev didn't track me, I would have been fine. The Levi Biscuits stream currency that you earn for watching. Alright, so I need to add six bucks to this. So we are at 281, which thank you very much, guys. I was about to say, Rick is really my alternate persona here. Creating tip wars. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much, guys, though. But I'm gonna hang around to the end of this battle, though. That's what I was about to say. The only thing I saw for me to do there was to slip past the 50B, kill him, hopefully reload, and then spot, if I can get to my dead husk here, and then kind of spot off of here for these guys to do damage on their TDs. But the frickin' Strev 103, I'll give him credit. He was looking at me for doing that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. My next stream's going to be this upcoming Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Thank you again, Labobo, for the tip. I'll make sure everyone gets their Levi Biscuits who's tipped through Streamlabs after the stream here. But yeah, unfortunately, this is just one of those matches to where I picked the Bat Chat because it does do well. You can get a lot of damage and also assist. But for a map as wide open as this, it really depends on your team actually getting across the center of the map, which mine did not. Even when we had opportunities, they just all sat there and let the enemy just continually chip away at them. Sorry, I forgot about the raffle. You have to remember, I'll do, it'll cost 30 to get in, 1 minute, and winner gets 200 Levi. We'll lower it down to 25 entry. There we go. Waffle. Yay, I received one. At least I got one at the end there. I'm almost to rank 4. But that was pretty painful to sit through. But I guess at the end of the day, I did enough to, you know, place in the top 3. Probably just that little bit of assist damage, and most of this damage I directly spot it, which is very important. But yeah, I guess the match before it, yeah, we lost the Live Oaks one, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that we'd win that. Yeah, I don't care. I hate how it shows you that when you click on previous replays. But yeah, unfortunately, Vegas stomped us, I guess, after I died. It doesn't look like we might have killed one more tank, but I lost a crap ton of credits for... Yeah, I ended up losing, yeah, about 100,000 credits here. Congratulations, Rich B, for winning. I'll actually draw one more winner here. Congratulations, Matt, as well. But thanks again for watching, guys. You know, next stream is going to be this upcoming Sunday. I'll probably be doing ranked again as well during that. Otherwise, you know, have a good night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, Rich, at some point. I'll do my best to, you know, hopefully I won't be too busy. Fridays are just always, you never know what the hell happens on a Friday with me. But anyway, see you guys. Thanks again for watching. Time to play with the little dog that gave up whining and he is passed out on his bed. See you guys.